So if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what a cover letter is, if you need a cover letter, does anyone even read those things, and maybe how to write a cover letter so that it does actually help. Well, in this video, we're going to cover all of that, so stick around. Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Benjamin Ritter. I'm a leadership and career coach that provides leadership coaching that really focuses on helping you define what you want to create for your career. So if you're feeling stuck, if you don't really know what you want to do next, if you don't feel as accomplished or as successful as a leader as you think you can be, send me a message. We focus on career clarity, creating greater levels of confidence, and ensuring you feel more in control of your career. Let's start being proactive instead of reactive. So with a cover letter, you may be wondering, do people even read this? So just let's settle this. Let's settle this question right off the bat. If you are already qualified for a role, someone is probably reading your cover letter. If you are not, you're probably just getting dismissed. So you initially need a good resume, LinkedIn profile, potentially an introduction or a connection through some networking into the hidden job market. We've done some other videos on that to ensure that you are in the running for an interview. So a cover letter can help, doesn't always help, but it can help put you a little bit above someone that might be getting called for an interview and you get selected instead, or it adds some greater context for you. Some people think that a cover letter can help you describe a weird story or background. Well, if you're not getting selected, at least initially your resume at all, like if they're just like, nope, doesn't fit, then a cover letter doesn't matter. But now if you're getting selected and they just need a little bit more of an explanation or might have some questions about your background, then I'd use a cover letter. So do people read your cover letter? Sometimes. Do you need a cover letter to get a job? No. Is it recommended maybe if you are maybe if you're referred for a role as a warm introduction, or maybe someone submitting you for a role? Yes, a cover letter can be helpful in those instances. It can also just be nice to have in general if you do the right things. So first off, your cover letter needs to be written grammatically correct, no spelling errors. It needs to highlight that you know how to use Word or write in a document in a language that the job's going to be in. If you can't do that, do not submit a cover letter. If you don't get someone to check your cover letter, don't submit a cover letter. If you don't do spell check on your cover letter, don't submit a cover letter. Highly recommend Grammarly. It's a great program to ensure that your words are written in a way that people can understand. Next, a cover letter should highlight that you're qualified for the job. So in the first and last paragraph, you're going to want to highlight that you're a fit for the role, leverage keywords from the job description, and just really just sell yourself. This is the one-liner that you're an expert, that you're qualified, that you're credible. There's no question about it. In the first paragraph and last paragraph, it's what they read when they begin your cover letter and what they read when they end their cover letter. And your cover letter is probably going to be about 4 different paragraphs. So when I say a paragraph, it's about 2 to 4 sentences per paragraph, maybe a little bit more for the second and third paragraphs. Now, the second and third paragraphs, what you're going to do is highlight a project that makes you qualified for the role itself. So think in your past using the STAR method, situation, task, action, result, and write 2 specific paragraphs that relate to your accomplishments in a project that you were able to actually complete. Now, you don't actually have to, it needs to have some sort of result. It doesn't have to be unbelievably successful, but it needs to relate to the job that you're interested in. It should highlight that you're qualified for the role and talk about your previous experiences. This is really the only new information that your cover letter is adding that probably is not on your resume, at least in as much detail as you're including on your cover letter. Now, at the top of the cover letter, you can say to your hiring manager, you can just have the company's name. It doesn't actually have to be personalized. It could be general to the industry that you're applying to. And at the end, you want to ensure that you sign your name and have your contact information, etc., so they don't have to search for it. And that's it. That's exactly how you write a cover letter. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Most importantly, if this is helpful to you, share it with a friend. And if you like this content on this channel, make sure you hit the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of new content. And most importantly, everyone, I truly hope this helps you take a step forward towards your dream career and ultimately live a little bit more for yourself.